How's it going, everyone? KI Coaster Guy here, and today I wanted to address some additional rumors that have been circulating regarding Top Thrill 2's reopening. Because the day after I posted my last video about how it may take a little longer than expected for the ride to reopen, we started seeing something going on in terms of testing on the track, and this has people really excited, thinking the ride is about to reopen, with some even saying it could open as early as today, Friday, May 17th. Now, I remain skeptical of this, but before we get into all that, let's talk about what these rumors are about. Starting on Wednesday, May 15th, or at least that's when this was first seen and reported, some sort of testing resumed on Top Thrill 2. Yesterday, El Toro Ryan posted a video that was super interesting, but I think a lot of people are taking the wrong way. In it, he lays out a theory that Top Thrill 2 may actually open before new parts are designed, fabricated, tested, and installed on the new ride. They do this by taking the expensive step of continuing to use the trains as originally designed and replacing the parts in question as needed, basically as a stopgap measure while a more permanent solution can be put into place. Now, this wouldn't be putting any riders in danger, it's just going to cost someone a lot of money continuing to replace parts. At this point, the general consensus seems to be that we're talking about at least the wheel bogies here that were meant to last a whole lot longer than these will. If you haven't seen it, the video is worth a watch, but not until after you finish this one, please. Now, this is a really interesting theory, and if true, certainly means we'll have a lot less time to wait for Top Thrill 2 to reopen than we would have otherwise. But also in this video, Ryan presents as sort of a best case scenario that the ride could even open as soon as today or sometime this weekend. And of course, that was all a lot of people needed to hear for them to decide that was exactly how it's going to go. Now, I'm pretty confident that the ride will not open today. So much so that I'll be posting this video before the park opens, as I've been told the crew for this coaster have been scheduled to work other rides. But I'm also skeptical it'll be open this weekend. There's a few reasons for this, which I'm about to get into, but the good news is we won't have to wait long at all to find out if I'm wrong. For one thing, Cedar Point hasn't updated the section of their website discussing the ride's closure at all as of this recording at around 7 a.m. on May 17th, and they've also removed any mention of Top Thrill 2 from the Fast Lane offerings on their website. They also updated the Coaster Mania event itinerary to say that Top Thrill 2 ERT will be replaced with another attraction if it's not reopened by the time the event takes place. Of course, all of this could easily be changed. However, I also think that the testing going on is not in preparation to reopen the ride just yet, but is actually diagnostic in nature. There were reports yesterday that some kind of sensors were being installed on the Silver Train, which also seems to be the only one anyone has reported seeing them test, and I wonder if that's because it was run the least of the three. As mentioned in El Toro Ryan's video, in order to put a plan like the one he suggests in place, there will need to be some kind of testing done to support it as a viable solution, and my theory is that's what they could be doing here. They could also simply be testing to find out what portions of the ride are causing the most problems for the parts in question. There are a lot of possibilities here, I think, outside of just it's about to open. In addition to that, the park did mention a third-party inspection partner that will want to sign off on this before reopening. So even if they are going with the solution, there could still be some time before all of that is completed and they're ready to accept riders again. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that because I do think a lot of people are jumping the gun here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll be happy to be because I cannot wait to ride this thing again, but that's where I am on it all. The good news is that if they've determined there's a way forward here by just using the parts as originally designed and just replacing as necessary, as El Toro Ryan has suggested, then there's a very real possibility we could be looking at the ride reopening in time for Coaster Mania and for anyone who has a trip planned in June. I don't even have a guess as to when it will reopen anymore because at this point, I'm not entirely sure what to think. There are just a lot of different things flying around. I've been talking to a lot of people about this, and for everyone who thinks it'll be open really soon, there's someone else who says it won't open until Hollow Weekends or later. All I know for sure is I will continue to be following all developments regarding Top Thrill 2 with great interest, and I honestly cannot wait to see what ends up happening here with this ride. And if you're enjoying these videos, consider subscribing for more, as I'll definitely be continuing to update you as things progress and as more information becomes available. At the time of upload, we're getting very close to 3,000 subscribers, and I've got the goal to try and reach 4,000 by the end of June, and I think we can do it. Also, I will resume uploading videos not related to Top Thrill 2 here very soon. I have several that I'm working on now, including one that should be up within the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. But for now, why not check out this video I have on the history of Millennium Force that should be popping up on your screen right about now, as well as another recommendation if that doesn't do anything for you. Anyway, folks, that all clear means I'm up, and out of here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.